Hi, good evening, everyone. Tov. So we spoke lately about the idea of that time to be good just for now, and we spoke also about the power of the community. But today we're a day before Rosh-Hashana, so I really wanted to find something that will inspire us through the tefillot of Rosh Hashanah and those days. So I found, I think, a great part of the tefillah. You can find it in your white machzorim in page 573 if you want. I'll read it in English. I'll read it slowly again. And then we'll try to understand what exactly is inspiring in that part. It's in the end of the Untanetokef. Man is founded in dust and end in dust. He lays down his soul to bring home bread. He is like a broken shared, like grass dried up, like a faded flower, like a fleeting shadow, like a passing cloud, like a breath of a wind, like whirling dust, like a dream that slips away. So how is it exactly supposed to inspire us to know that basically we're nothing, right? Like all of that words basically saying that a human being is nothing in that world. It just poof, like a cloud, like a dream, like dust. So suddenly I remember I used to, when I was a child in my parents' house, we used to love to see soccer, and specifically Barcelona. You ever heard that team? It's a very, obviously you heard about them. So me and my brothers, we were insane about them, and we watch every game, no matter what. And then a few years later, when I was 21, I finally bought a ticket to flew to Spain and to see one of their games. And it was a big thing for me, like to be there at their stadium in the Camp Nou and to see their game and Lionel Messi and all of the players, even though he's not in that group anymore, but still. And then I got there. And the game started, and obviously I took out my phone, like to take one photo or video to send my brothers and my friends, so they can see that I'm in the game, that I'm in the Camp Nou. And the reception wasn't so good, and I tried to find a good angle, that they see that I'm in a good place, and how cool is that I'm over there. And then suddenly, before I noticed, I think it was like the man that announced things like loudly said, a half hour into the game, something. And then I realized that almost a half an hour, that is like almost half of the game, I'm using my phone only trying to get a good video or a good photo or good reception or something, instead of watching the game that I so waited to be there. So immediately I took my phone to my pocket and focused only on being that game. And I think this is why the guys that choose what to put in the tefillah, Rabbi Yogev maybe know who exactly decided what to put where, but they decided to put that in Untanek Tokef, that we will know that, not like to give us a feeling that of like we're nothing and everything is nothing. Exactly the opposite. Because we're nothing, because everything is going so fast, anyone that have child like you can remember when they're born, and then their first day in first grade, and then first day in high school, and suddenly they're getting married. Like everything is passed so quickly, so notice those stuff. Be aware that you're now in the Barcelona game. Be aware that you're now in your life and something is happening. And I think specifically to tomorrow and the day after that for Rosh Hashanah, like we're almost a month, we're waiting for that days, like Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and the 10 days of the Tshuva, and finally they're here. Finally, all of that slichot and praying and Ledavid Hashem Rivishi and the shofar and everything, and it's now, it's happening. So be aware that it's going to end in a minute, in a second, before you notice. So try to not miss it. Try not to make it seems like it's a dream that slips away or something. And be noticed to that moment. And I think if we're aware of that during the tefillot and be focused, It's only 3 or 4 hours. I think even less. On those days in the COVID, when we're doing all fat, it's only like half an hour, hour and a half or 2 hours of praying. So I think what they're trying to tell us, be focused in that time and try to be your best. And I think it's also related to that time that we spoke about. Yes, so try to be good only in that time and know that that time will pass fast. So keep that in mind, and Shana Tova, and good luck to all of us with that tomorrow and the day after that. רבי חנניה בן הקשיא אומר,